What are you doing, Sean?
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Flies buzzing around your head at night?
Something just as irritating, which World Cup fans will be all too familiar with by now. The dreaded vuvuzela.
Lass die Finger von der Vuvuzela. Lass die Finger von der Vuvuzela.
Welcome to our World Cup special on Ground Zero. This week, we talk about some different issues surrounding the World Cup that has been raised by our citizen journalists.
So what is this vuvuzela?
The menace of World Cup fans and those unlucky enough to be near a TV during a match. It's a blowing horn commonly used by fans at football matches in South Africa. And according to Wikipedia, the vuvuzela has been associated with permanent noise-induced hearing loss. Not to mention, it has the potential to spread flu viruses on a greater scale than coughing.
Wow, that makes me feel almost glad that I'm not there in the stadium.
Yeah, the atmosphere is one thing, but when it's a constant drone, I'm not sure if it actually does anything for the players.
But some stompers feel that Singaporeans are making too big a deal out of it. You know, Stomper Kurashag01 said, "So what? It's not our country lah. Yeah, this is why our Singapore is boring. Everything complain like old aunties. Like they say, if it's too loud, then you're too old."
Stomper Happening Leh even remembered a time when Singapore used vulgarity cheers at the National Stadium during the Malaysia Cup days, using the horn and then followed by Puto.
So perhaps we should just let the vuvuzela horns be. Is it part of their culture anyway? And South African fans would want to cheer the best way they know how.
But there are footballers who spoke out against it, including Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, who complained that the vuvuzelas hampered communication between players on the pitch. Ronaldo even said that the sound of the horn disturbed his team's concentration.
In response to football fans here complaining about the vuvuzelas, Singtel and StarHub said that while the broadcast feed is provided by FIFA, we have since taken the initiative to advise our production agency to remix the audio. For the second match onwards, the volume of the commentary was increased and the volume of the ambient sound was lowered.
Yeah, thank goodness, that makes viewing a whole lot more enjoyable. But the vuvuzelas were not all that fans complain about. Stomper Arjun82 gives 5 reasons why the World Cup opening match between South Africa and Mexico was the worst football screening experience the Stomper has ever had. Number 1, the live score of the match wasn't displayed. Number 2, the lack of a second commentator. Number 3, the infamous vuvuzelas. Number 4, the recording device was placed so far away, the players looked like ants, and you can hardly see who has the ball. And finally, number 5, the font size used to display the team's lineup was too small.
Wow, that's very comprehensive and not an unfair observation actually, you know?
But I do agree, as I myself was second-guessing the score of the first game when I covered the story for Razer TV. I had to keep asking fans along Clarke Quay, what's the score, what's the score? What's the viewing experience been for you like so far, Desiree?
Oh, well, I've watched all the good-looking guy teams matches, so I have to say it's been very enjoyable, but I can't see their faces very well, so that's not so good.
So you feel that they're too small as well?
Yeah.
Alright, well, one thing which I do love about this World Cup are the amazing slow-mos, which never fail to provide some side entertainment. They also make slightest of tackles look really bad.
Yeah, the slow-mos captured some of the best moments of the World Cup so far, that's what I thought.
But many Stompers agreed that the experience of the first game was less than pleasant, which Stomper Ballpoint asked, "Why are you complaining? Do you know the same is televised worldwide, so just keep quiet and keep on watching?"
Many also suggested just getting the matches through our CTI or watching them online.
Which will lead us to our next World Cup story, RTM blocking Singaporeans from watching the World Cup on their channel. What's that all about? Check it out in the next clip.